Independence, commune, and socialism. That is the slogan of a Venezuelan initiative that aims to bring together popular power collectives. What is this organization all about? What are its goals? Here is the Communard Union in a nutshell. 1. A brief history. To understand the Communard Union, we need to go back to the commune. Hugo Chávez conceived the commune as the basic building block on the path towards socialism. Communes are to be democratic, local units of self-government that own means of production, run services, etc., and then progressively link up to form a national body to do away with the bourgeois state. After a huge popular mobilization that saw hundreds of communes spring up across the country, the devastating economic crisis, compounded by deadly US sanctions, saw social organizations ebb significantly under the weight of precarious living conditions, migration, and the absence of state support. But in late 2019, several communes around the country began to regroup, braving the lockdown and fuel shortages to hold meetings, setting up work brigades in remote areas, and giving shape to a new organization, the Communard Union. It brings together more than 50 communes from 15 states and held its founding congress on March 4th of 2022. It aims to build a national confederation of popular power organizations, just as Chávez envisioned, but there are plenty of challenges ahead. 2. Economic muscle. One of the main priorities identified by the Venezuelan communards is the need to strengthen economic capabilities. Communes have reinforced their legitimacy in recent years by addressing people's basic needs, from affordable food to caring for the ill to efficiently distributing cooking gas or collecting waste. People will have very little energy left to push grassroots democracy if they struggle mightily to sustain themselves and their families. Still, it's not just about boosting living conditions. Chávez warned time and again that socialist islands would get swallowed by the capitalist sea. As such, the Communard Union is working to build economic links between different communes, creating productive chains outside the capitalist market channels. The idea is to generate income that will then fuel more productive initiatives and steadily increase the role played by grassroots collectives and social property in Venezuela. It is also a calling card to incorporate more and more communes. Plus, having its own resources means the organization can set its own agenda, which takes us to our next point. 3. Political autonomy. Venezuela's communes developed quickly in the early years, thanks to state resources. But this left them subject to the interests of the state body that provided the funds, be it a local government or a given ministry. He who pays the piper calls the tune. In more fundamental terms, there is a clash between grassroots democracy and the top-down nature of the bourgeois state, even if the government does want to boost popular power. Some of the main obstacles are that governors and mayors will instinctively resist transferring competencies to communes, lest they themselves become expendable, while other officials likewise want to impose their own loyal structures vertically. There is also a tendency to present communes as just another sector, alongside women, workers, campesinos, and what have you. The Communard Union, which is 100% Chavista and works closely with state institutions, explains very clearly in its political program that autonomy is an absolute must. It has its own statutes and structures, with spokespeople elected at various levels, accountability procedures, congresses, the whole 9 yards. Navigating this tension that ranges from cooperation to conflict is a permanent challenge. 4. The Socialist Horizon. Despite economic troubles, US aggression, and political turmoil, Venezuela's Bolivarian grassroots remain as committed as ever to building socialism. The search for responses to deadly sanctions has seen a strong emergence of liberal, pragmatic currents that favor pro-market reforms and boosting conditions for private capital, both national and foreign. In contrast, the Communard Union doubles down on the key pillars of the socialist project, such as social property and democratic self-management. These are key ingredients that Chávez stressed time and again. As a result, the organization places a huge emphasis on communication and education. Against a backdrop where the default way of thinking is capitalist, communal activists will get the crucial technological and ideological education that's needed to build something new and different. The road ahead is full of dangers, and there is a nefarious empire hell-bent on destroying the Venezuelan experiment. Will socialism be relegated to the back burner? Will market pragmatism win the day? The Communard Union, along with other grassroots processes, will not shy away from battle. Rain or shine, communards know what they are fighting for: independence, commune, and socialism.